Alright, the next thing we're going to do is replace the metal brackets. The way I like to do this is kind of tilt this thing, or kind of peel the tubes back out of the way, and then push straight down so it kind of just tilts forward. Making sure not to pinch any of the tubing or anything, or disconnect any of the dampers. You might have to actually press the dampers back in to make sure that they're seated properly onto the print head. Kind of wiggle them back and forth, making sure they're nice and seated and not tilted up. Alright, the next piece we'll put back in the front bracket. Kind of lift that out of the way. We'll go over to the right hand side, and there's a little circle that kind of guides up onto. So I line that up first. Make sure to kind of push it in and line it up on this side, pushing down to line up that screw. Making sure the tubes don't get folded over or in the way. And these kind of hold those dampers into place so they don't come undone. And once I have that screw lined up and clicked into place, I can replace that one screw on the side, and it has the actual metal threading and not the wood grain threading. Then I will put all the tubes back in their guided spots. Put the ink harness back onto its little thing, tighten its screws up so it doesn't move or buckle up while you're printing. Put the tubing back into its little guide slots here, both left and right. You notice that the actual brackets and stuff are on the right side of this bracket and on the top of this bracket. Alright, so now we have our print head back on, our dampers back in, and we're ready to get started back up. I will push the print head back over here to the right, and then I can pop out my emergency stop switch. It'll do its little startup. Then you can either, if you don't have ink in it, you can re-prime it up with ink. Remember to start with your colors first before you put your white ink in. Or if you already have ink in, do about 3 to maybe 5 head cleanings and then do a nozzle check to make sure everything's running properly. If you have any questions or further assistance, please feel free to, and don't hesitate to call into our support line and talk to a certified technician. Hope everything works out great for you, and we'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.